What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. So guys, today with the new Drug Wars DLC, a new business was added to GTA Online, the Asset Lab. So today in this video I'm going to explain to you guys how you can get this business, so how you can get started, how you can buy it, and I'm also going to explain to you guys how it works. But this video is not a detailed guide yet. It will just show you guys how you can get the business, how you can get started. But if you guys want to see a more detailed guide, you will have to wait a bit for it, because I have to do some research about the business so I can give you guys the right information. Now the first thing that you have to do is just when you get online, after you downloaded the DLC, you will get a call from Ron, and then you will have a yellow R on your map. And over here you can basically start the new storyline missions that were added to GTA Online. The new missions are called the First Dose missions. In total there are 6 of them, and if you want to get started with the Asset Lab, you will have to complete all of these. Now you can do this as a host. Normally everyone will have these missions. I'm not sure if you can also do this by joining someone else. I haven't tried it, to be honest, but just to be safe I would just do it as a host. You can do these solo. To be honest, they're not that hard. You can always restart if you die, and there are checkpoints, so definitely not very difficult to complete them. At the end of the first mission, you will go to the Freak Shop together with Dax, and after the first mission, instead of going to the yellow R on the map, you will have to go to the yellow D on the map, and this will basically be in front of the Freak Shop, so this way you can continue the missions. At the end of the 6th mission, you will steal a brickade 6x6, and after this you will be able to start the setup of the Asset Lab. So the brickade 6x6 that you steal over here will also be the brickade 6x6 that you will use to set up the Asset Lab in the back of this truck. Now after you finish the 6th mission, by the way, you also get a bonus of 250k for finishing all 6 missions, and also after the first 5 you always get 50k as well. So in total you get 500k for doing these 6 missions, plus the money that you get just for doing them as a regular mission. After the 6th mission you will get a call from Dax, and he will tell you that you have to steal some equipment to get started. Now there are 3 possible locations where you can steal this equipment. Just go to one of them. You don't have to do this 3 times, just go to one of them. When you get there, just get in the warehouse. Inside there will be some enemies that you will have to kill, but to be honest, these are very easy to kill. And after that you will notice that there is a forklift over there that you can use. Now this forklift, just use it to load up the lab equipment on this truck. On console you can move up and down the fork of the forklift with your left analog stick. So just move it up and down when you're in the forklift. After you put all the 3 pallets on the truck, get in the truck, drive out of the warehouse, and then you simply have to deliver it to the Freak Shop. Now on the way there will be some enemies, but to be honest, you don't even have to stop to kill them, because they won't hit you that much anyway. After the setup mission, you will be in the Freak Shop. Go to Mutt, he's standing next to the brickade, and then you will have to pay 750k to set up the Asset Lab inside of the brickade 6x6. Now 750k, in my opinion, it's very cheap for a business, especially if you keep in mind that you got 500k just for doing the First Dose missions, plus also the money that you get for doing the contact missions. So that's almost 750k, you could say. Now if you want to upgrade the brickades or upgrade the Manchester Scout, which is your delivery vehicle for this business, you can go ahead and talk to Mutt. Inside the Asset Lab, the first time that you enter, you will get a small intro. But basically what you need to know is that over here on the left you can start a resupply mission. Over here on the right you can start a sale mission. And you guys can see that it's very similar to the MC businesses and the bunker that we already had in the game. If you talk to Mutt over here, you can also buy supplies for 60k, and you can also pause the production, so basically shut down the business so that you don't have any costs, any daily costs of the business. Now in the Asset Lab you can also see that there is kind of a fast forward symbol on the map. This is basically to boost the asset production. So once a day in real life you can go here to boost the asset production, and then for a certain amount of time your production will be boosted. I have no idea by how much, and I have no idea how long this will last. For this you guys will have to wait for the more detailed video. If I have to summarize the Asset Lab, it's basically a new MC business inside of a truck this time, where you have to get supplies, wait for the supplies to turn into products, and then when they're products, you can sell them. So just to show you guys, if you want to upgrade the brickade or the Manchester Scout C, so the motorcycle that you can see over here, which is the delivery vehicle, you can talk to Mutt inside of the Freak Shop, and then you can see that you have a bunch of options for the upgrades. I think the most important upgrade for the brickade is the equipment upgrade. For the rest, it's just a own choice, I think. I think it's like the Terabyte. You can upgrade the engine and all of that, but I don't think you will really be driving around with the brickade. For the Manchester Scout C, I think that the armor and the engine upgrades are really important because this vehicle, you will be using it during sail missions. So it's of course important that it has good armor and that it's also fast. You can also use the Manchester Scout C, by the way, outside. And the brickade, you can also use it outside. You can request it, by the way, in the interaction menu by going to services and then to asset lab. And then request asset lab, so very similar to, for example, the Terabyte or the MOC. And then it will spawn next to you at a suitable location. So guys, that's it for now. So a similar business to the MC businesses. Get your supplies, steal them or buy them, wait for them to become product, and then you can sell it. For a more detailed video, you guys have to wait a little bit, but it will be out soon. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, check out the Discord server in the description, and peace out, you guys.